This is Tillman's take, and this is week 9 of the NFL and my predictions. Tonight we got the undefeated 49ers at the Cardinals. I got the 49ers in this one. I think the Cardinals will play inspiring football. The Cardinals haven't looked too bad this year for a young team, and Kyler Murray, the quarterback from Oklahoma. He's going to be a fairly decent quarterback in years to come. But for now, I like the 49ers tonight, 29-15. Then we got the Packers at the Chargers. I think the Packers are the second best team in the NFC conference behind the Saints. I like the Packers in this one, 28-20. Then we got the Texans at the Jaguars. I like the Texans in this one, 25-22. And while we're on the subject of I picked the Texans in this one, 25-22 over the Jags, I want to talk briefly about J.J. Watt. Talented defensive end for the Texans, but he's been hurt 3 out of the last 4 years with various injuries. Gets paid very well in money, but can't stay on the football field because of injuries. It's going to come to a time and point where the Texans are going to have to decide whether to keep J.J. Watt or to release him, not because of his talent, but because of his injuries. That will be the deciding factor on that. That will be a factor in considering his injuries the last 3 out of 4 seasons. I do like J.J. Watt in his game, but sad to say, in any sport, it's about winning it, and you can't keep him on the field. And when you have Watt on the field, the Texans have a chance to win just alone on the defensive side of the ball. So the Texans have a decision to make one way or the other sooner or later with J.J. Watt. Moving right along, we got the Skins at the Bills. I like the Bills in this one, 24-14. The Redskins have a lot of rebuilding to do on both sides of the ball in the offseason. And we know they got Dwayne Haskins, the young quarterback out of Ohio State. It's going to take him time to develop. But I like the Redskins in the near future in the next 2 to 3 years. The defense is not bad. It's all on the offensive side of the ball mostly. But Bills win 24-14. 24-14 Bills. We got the Vikings at the Chiefs. I like the Vikings 30-24. I think the Vikings will beat the Chiefs with a balanced attack offense with running it and passing it, just like the Packers did to the Chiefs last week in Arrowhead. 30-24 Vikings. And the Chiefs, they got to get Mahomes back because right now they're slipping a little bit. But Mahomes needs a return. We know he's recovering from the kneecap that was popped out of socket. Jets at the Dolphins. Jets 24-16. We got the Bears at the Eagles. I like the Eagles 25-20. Bears can't score on offense. They get their points mostly off of turnovers. So the Eagles have to take care of the ball. As long as they do, they win a close one. 25-20. We got the we got the Colts at the Steelers. That's a pick'em game. I'm going with the Colts 23-21. We got the Titans at the Panthers. I like the Panthers. The young quarterback that's replacing Cam Newton. Kyle Allen. I think Kyle Allen is the future of the Panthers. And I don't know what the future holds for Cam Newton. I personally believe that he needs a fresh start somewhere else. But Panthers win this one 23-20. We got the Lions at the Raiders. I like Matthew Stafford and the Lions. A close one out in Oakland, 26-24. We got the Bucks at the Hawks. I like the Hawks 29-24. And as many of you know, Jameis Winston's contract is coming up at the end of the year. And what are the Bucks going to do with him? Personally, I don't like Jameis Winston's game, but we know when he don't turn the ball over, fumble it, throw interceptions, he can be very effective. But that's his problem. He turns the ball over too much every week. Hawks win this one, 29-24. Browns at the Broncos. Both teams have problems. One is 2-5, the other one's 2-6. I picked the Broncos in this one, 21-19. Then we have the Patriots undefeated, the second of two teams left in the NFL undefeated. That's the 49ers and the Patriots. And I like the Patriots in this one. I got them 26-21. Yeah, I'm going to double check that score. 26-21. Some people feel that the Ravens can beat them this week. And it's true. I think they could beat the Patriots because Lamar Jackson runs the ball well. And they pass the ball for, I think, 220 to 240 and passing yards. And they run it for like 200, 205 on the ground. So they have a well-balanced attack on the offensive side of the ball, the Ravens. But I like the Patriots 26-21. And then in the nightcap on Monday night, the Sunday game, I believe, is the Patriots and Ravens. But the Monday night game is the Cowboys at the Giants. I like the Cowboys in this one, 30-20. But at times, the Cowboys don't show up. They're inconsistent. One week they play well. Next week they play down to their opponent. But I'm going to go with the Cowboys in this one, 30-20. So this will be the first week of November, week 9. And as you know, the divisions are up for grabs. We see so far what it's going to be. NFC East, it's all between the Cowboys and the Eagles. The NFC West, it's going to come down to the Rams, Seattle, and the 49ers. I preferably think that it's going to come down to the Seahawks and the 49ers. In the North, it'll be between the Packers and Minnesota. I think the Lions and the Bears are slipping. And then in the South, it's all the Saints. In the AFC East, it's all New England. And the AFC West, I would say still the Chiefs. The North will be the Ravens. And then the South will be between the Texans and the Colts. So this is Tillman's Take. These are my predictions for week 9. Hit like, subscribe to my channel. So once again, this is Tillman's Take. I'm out. Enjoy tonight's game. Soon to come, the 49ers at the Cardinals. And I'll talk to you soon. I'm out.